Betty, it's Shannon with Shannon Sweets. Thank you for joining me for another edition of my Sweet Treat videos. This month for August we are going to use a celebration set and a July to August mini stamp set. This is the last month for celebration, and of course celebration things are only available for during celebration, but even while supplies last. So if you go to redeem something and it's not there, it means that they sold out and you can't get it. But good news is in August they listed some new items that are actually current items in the catalog, but you can redeem them for free. So if you didn't know about those, I do have that PDF listed on my Facebook page, so you can catch it there. So this month this is using Tree Lot dies. This is a celebration thing, but then it is also using the stamp set. Trees for sale. And then this stamp set will be available in the catalog, and it's available all through the end of the year. It's super cute and versatile, and you'll be able to use it for a lot of cards this season. So I'm going to do a card for the holidays, and one that I think you could just give to brighten someone's day. So let's get to it. Camper card. This is made with mint macaron. Of course, my sweet treat is when you purchase $25 or more from me, you'll get this card kit in the mail with the PDF and the supplies. Usually I do it on a circle or a square. This month the sentiments are stamped, so you can do that, but then the rest is die cut, so it's very versatile. Even if you don't happen to have this, you can fill in with what you have. Then we're going to stamp on this before we adhere our decal piece down. So I just have this is a strip of Post-it. You can use our masking tape, whichever you feel. Once I have it folded, I know where my center is at. I'm going to section off that scrap paper. Take my mint macaron and my tree. You can use any of the size trees you want. And we're just going to ink it up in the mint macaron and stamp it. Remember, our deckled piece is going to go here, so if you need to have it referenced, so you know what's going to probably show. So I'm going to have it angled a little bit. I think I'm going to take this just a little bit that way, because I don't think that one's going to show. So I could have it just a little bit. Let's go just a little bit there. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead while we're stamping. I'm going to stamp our sentiment on this label. And I'm going to do that in Crumb Cake, just to add a little more color to my page. And I feel like this sentiment, you light up the season. It goes great with our lights that we're going to use on the next one, but I felt like it worked great for the camper. So now we can put down our deckled piece. I think this would look great if you didn't want to use the leaves, you could use that color too. And then this is going to go on some dimensionals. Summer is almost over, so my parents like to camp. I might send this card to them because they are big campers, and we're actually all going to Virginia and they're hauling their camper. Alright, so we're going to put our camper together. You have a piece of silver, and I'm going to take a little bit of white glue and just put it. This is our multi-purpose glue. I just have it in a container with a little bit smaller tip. You might need to trim it. I made it about 2 by 1. So if you need to, just clip the corners so it doesn't stick out. But I wanted it to cover both ends, okay? Then I'm going to take some colored pencils real quick before and I have a black, and that's going to be our tire. And then I'm going to take the gray just for the little. And then I'm going to color the door on this one white. I think the one for your picture I did it blues, but I thought I would try white this time. You can leave it, you don't have to color it at all. We don't have a yellow. Thought just making it a little bit darker, give it some dimension. Alright, then I'm going to, I think the last one I put the blue. Yeah, I think I'm still going to do that. I'm going to put the white. So you have both the top and the bottom, so you can make them the same color, you can make them 2 different colors. But that's going to fit our top, and then we have the panel for the bottom. That's why I like the white glue, so we can wiggle a little bit. Alright, then we're going to get some more dimensionals. Way more than I wanted there. You know, you'd think I could be done in like 5 minutes because these were really easy cards, but still takes me a while, I guess. Alright, and then I'm just going to set my camper like that. Card number 1, guys. Card number 2 is going to just be kind of a wintry scene. But I want to show you how I made this. This is made out of our dot die, but I embossed it, okay? So I have my Stampin' Up! Platform. This one, this is, is the big one, so it's yours. This is the old one, so this one is for a big shot, but it would be the bottom plate, the bottom one for your cut and emboss. And then it's a cutting plate, And then this is a spongy embossing. Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell this. I think Sizzix sells this, but you can get this from Sizzix on Amazon. So that's going to go down, then your white, then your plate, and then your other cutting plate. And then I'm going to run it through and then when you take it out, you have an embossed piece, and it did not cut all the way through because it went onto here. So I haven't upgraded to a new machine yet, not the big one at least, I have a little one. So that's how I got that, and that's the bottom part of our, you have the thick Whisper White 8.5 by 5.5, and then we're going to have this 4 1/4. I'm going to be pretty liberal because I don't want it to come up. So it goes down. And then we have this bigger. So you have 2 scallops. Okay, they're kind of meant to layer this way, so they're both wide on one end, shorter on the other. So this one's going, the taller one's going to go down first. So that one's going directly down. Okay, and it's going to line up on the bottom of that panel. Then the skinnier one, I'm going to stamp my Christmas sentiment. I'm doing that in black. Okay. Then I'm going to put dimensionals on this. Very liberally, although I probably want to leave a little bit of space at the top here because I'm going to, and I can slide a couple more in once I get my trees in. So then this will line up on the bottom of that other sticking up. All right, then you have 3 trees, all right, and pear pizzazz, and then you have some sparkly, and it should be cut out, but you're going to look real close and you'll see some little trees, and you can peel up, because if you get it from me, it's been cut out, but if you do it yourself, you can cut it out. So you just adhere it down. These top ones don't want to come out very well. And put that one down. So this is some Glimmer specialty paper. It is so pretty. And I always use my adhesive sheets when I have intricate cuts like this. All right, then I'm going to take my trees, my big one here is going to go, no, let's see, I think that dimensional, It's okay. I want this little guy to go right there. So I'm going to put just a little bit of glue. But then I want a dimensional under the top of him. So right there, so that way it'll stick up. And then before I put this tree down, you have a dog. I didn't put a dog on the picture that's in your thing because I just thought about it after but there is dogs in the kit. So I want to stamp the sign, the dog, and this light. So you can either put your light on this side or that side. I think this time I'm going to put it on this side. Just like that. And then I'm going to use my pencils. I got a green, a blue, and a red. And then I'm going to stamp my sign in crumb cake on this Sierra Sand. And my little dog in crumb cake on crumb cake. Alright. Then my sign. I'm going to put right there. Then I think I'm going to put that tree over here on this side right there. Then I think this little guy I'm going to have I think I'll have him running over on this side. Alright, change it up just a little bit. So that is the cards for this month's Sweet Treat. See, I just did those two a little bit different. So I hope you enjoyed this month's Sweet Treat, and if you have any questions about how my program works or any questions on Celebration, don't hesitate to give me a call, message, or email. Thank you so much for joining me. Talk to you later. Bye.